everyone! Welcome back to Don't Say That, the channel where we teach you what not to say in English and what to say instead. I am so happy you are here with us today.
Hey everyone! So great to be back. And Emily, I have to tell you something. I just got back from a road trip last weekend and I am still not over it.
Oh, where did you go?
We drove up the coast, windows down, music loud, stopped at 3 different diners on the way. It was honestly one of the best weekends of my life.
That sounds absolutely perfect. And you know what? That is exactly why we picked today's topic, because it is summer. And in America, summer means one thing above everything else.
Road trips! Grabbing your keys, loading up the car, and just going. There is nothing quite like it.
And if you want to talk about road trips in English, planning one, describing one, or just joining the conversation when your American friends talk about theirs, you are in exactly the right place today.
By the end of this episode, you will be able to plan a road trip in English, describe the experience naturally, talk about what you see and do along the way, and sound completely comfortable in any road trip conversation.
And here is our first question. Write your answer in the comments right now. Have you ever been on a road trip? Where did you go? Or if you could go on a road trip anywhere in the world, where would you choose? Tell us. We read every single comment.
We genuinely do. And if you are new here, please subscribe to Don't Say That right now. New episodes every week, and we never want you to miss one. Okay, Emily, let's hit the road.
Hit the road. That is actually our very first road trip phrase. Let's get into it. All right, let's start at the very beginning. Before you even get in the car, you need to plan. And planning a road trip has its own special vocabulary in English that sounds very different from what you might expect.
First, the most important phrase. We're going on a road trip. A road trip means a long journey by car, usually for fun, stopping at different places along the way, not just driving from A to B. It's about the journey, not just the destination.
Destination. That's where you're going. Your final destination is the end point of your trip. But on a road trip, you also have stops along the way. A stop is a place you visit during the journey before reaching the final destination.
When you're planning with friends, you might say, let's map out the route. Map out means to plan carefully, and route, spelled R-O-U-T-E, means the path or way you will travel. We mapped out our route the night before.
You'll also hear, how long is the drive? This means how many hours will it take to drive? It's about a 6-hour drive. Or, it's roughly 3 hours if we don't stop too much. Roughly means approximately. Not exactly, but close.
Now, before you leave, Americans love to pack the car. Pack means to put everything you need into the vehicle. We packed the car the night before so we could leave early. And leaving early is a big part of road trip culture. We want to hit the road by 7 a.m.
Hit the road means to start your journey, to leave. Come on, let's hit the road. It's very casual, very energetic. You can also say, let's get going, or let's head out. All mean the same thing.
Now let's talk about gas. In America, cars run on gas. That's short for gasoline, the fuel for your car. On a road trip, you'll need to stop for gas. We need to pull over and get gas. Pull over means to move your car to the side of the road or into a parking area and stop.
You fill up at a gas station. Fill up means to put gas in the car until it's full. We filled up the tank before leaving the city. The tank is the part of the car that holds the gas. We have a full tank. We're good to go.
We're good to go. That's a great expression. It means everything is ready. You can start. Bags are packed, tank is full, we're good to go.
Quick check. Jake, what does hit the road mean?
To start your journey, to leave.
And what does fill up mean?
To put gas in the car until it's full.
And what is a route?
The path you will travel.
Perfect. Now pause the video and say out loud, let's hit the road. We've got a full tank and the route is mapped out. Try it.
And write in the comments, what would you pack for a perfect road trip? Tell us your must-have items. We want to know.
So in this section, we covered road trip, destination, stop, map out, route, roughly, pack the car, hit the road, gas, pull over, gas station, fill up, tank, and we're good to go. Great foundation. Let's keep going. Okay, this is my favorite section because this is where the real magic of road trips happens. You're in the car, the music is playing, the windows are down. How do you describe this in English?
Because describing a road trip well in English is not just about saying the drive was long. It's about painting a picture, making someone feel like they were there with you.
Let's start with the feeling inside the car. When everyone is having a great time together, you say, the drive flew by. Flew by means time passed very quickly because you were enjoying yourself. The 6-hour drive flew by. We were laughing the whole time.
You might also hear, we blasted music the whole way. Blasted means played very loudly. We blasted our playlist the whole road trip. A playlist is a list of songs you've chosen to listen to. We made a road trip playlist the night before.
Now let's talk about the scenery. That's everything you see around you while driving. Beautiful nature, mountains, ocean, fields. The scenery was breathtaking. Breathtaking means so beautiful it almost takes your breath away. We drove through the mountains and the scenery was absolutely breathtaking.
Or you might say, we drove past endless fields of sunflowers. Endless means going on and on without stopping, as far as you can see. The highway stretched on endlessly through flat farmland. Highway is the main fast road used for long drives.
And when you see something amazing on the side of the road, you might say, pull over, I want to take a photo. Or, can we stop here? The view is incredible. View means what you can see from a particular place, usually something beautiful. The view from the top of that hill was incredible.
Now let's talk about eating on a road trip. Americans love stopping at a diner. A diner is a small, casual American restaurant, usually open 24 hours, with classic comfort food like burgers, pancakes, and milkshakes. We stopped at this little diner in the middle of nowhere, and it was amazing.
In the middle of nowhere means very far from any city, a remote location. We found the best burger in the middle of nowhere. This phrase comes up constantly in road trip conversations.
You might also grab fast food at a drive-thru on a road trip. A drive-thru, or drive-through, is when you order food from your car without getting out. We hit the drive-thru and ate in the car. Hit the drive-thru means to go to a drive-thru restaurant.
Here's a real road trip conversation. We're describing our trip to a friend afterward. Ready, Jake?
Ready?
So we hit the road around 7 a.m., tank was full, playlist was ready.
The first 2 hours flew by. We were just talking and laughing. Then the scenery started getting incredible. We were driving through these huge mountains.
We pulled over twice just to take photos. The view was absolutely breathtaking.
And then we found this tiny diner in the middle of nowhere. Best pancakes I've ever had in my life.
See how natural that sounds? You can describe any road trip like that using today's phrases.
Here's your practice task. Think of a long journey you've taken, by car, bus, train, anything. Describe it in the comments using our new phrases. Did the time fly by? Was the scenery breathtaking? Tell us.
In this section, we covered flew by, blasted music, playlist, scenery, breathtaking, endless, highway, pullover, view, diner, in the middle of nowhere, drive-through, and hit the drive-through. Now you can describe any road trip experience beautifully in English. Okay, now let's talk about something very real. Road trips are amazing, but they don't always go perfectly. And being able to talk about road trip problems in English is just as important as talking about the good parts.
Because honestly, sometimes the problems become the best stories. Remember when we got completely lost in that tiny town?
And you couldn't even get a signal on your phone.
Exactly. So, getting lost. If you don't know where you are, you say, we got lost, or we took a wrong turn. A wrong turn means you went the wrong direction at an intersection. We took a wrong turn somewhere and ended up in completely the wrong place.
And if your phone or GPS stops working, you say, we lost signal. Signal means the phone connection. We lost signal in the mountains and had to figure it out ourselves. Or the GPS took us the wrong way. GPS is the navigation system that tells you where to go.
Now, car problems. If your car stops working suddenly on the road, you say, we broke down. Broke down means the car stopped functioning. We broke down on the highway. It was so stressful.
And if you have a flat tire means the tire has lost all its air and is completely flat. You say, we got a flat tire. We were in the middle of nowhere and got a flat tire. It was a nightmare.
Nightmare is a very natural word for a very bad experience. The traffic was an absolute nightmare. Or finding a gas station in that area was a nightmare. It doesn't mean a literal bad dream, just a very difficult, stressful situation.
Speaking of traffic, we hit traffic means you drove into a traffic jam. Many cars moving slowly or not moving at all. We hit terrible traffic going through the city and lost 2 hours. Or there was a traffic jam for miles. For miles means the traffic stretched a very long distance.
Here's a 3-step formula for telling a road trip story in English, even when things go wrong. Step 1. Set the scene. We were driving through the middle of nowhere. Step 2. Describe the problem. Suddenly, we got a flat tire and had no signal. Step 3. End with humor or resolution. We ended up asking a farmer for help. He was so kind, it became the best memory of the whole trip.
Notice how the problem becomes the story. That's so real. The best road trip conversations are always about the unexpected moments.
Here's your comment challenge. Have you ever had a travel disaster that became a funny memory? Tell us the story in English. Use any of today's phrases. We absolutely love reading these stories.
In this section, we covered got lost, took a wrong turn, lost signal, GPS, broke down, flat tire, nightmare, hit traffic, traffic jam, for miles, and our 3-step storytelling formula. You can now handle any road trip conversation, good or bad. Common mistakes time. And Jake, I have a confession. I made mistake number 3 for the first entire year I lived in America. Every single time.
Same with mistake number 1. I heard it so many times before I finally got it right. Let's help everyone skip that learning curve.
Mistake number 1. Saying, we made a travel by car instead of, we took a road trip or we drove. In English, you never make a travel. You take a trip, go on a trip, or simply drove somewhere. Wrong. We made a travel by car to the mountains. Correct. We took a road trip to the mountains. Or simply, we drove to the mountains.
Make a travel sounds very unnatural to English ears. The verbs to remember are take a trip, go on a road trip, drive to somewhere. Always one of these.
Mistake number 2. Saying, we arrived to our destination instead of, we arrived at our destination. In English, you arrive at a place, not to a place. Wrong. We arrived to the hotel at midnight. Correct. We arrived at the hotel at midnight. Arrived at. Always.
This is one of the most common preposition mistakes in English. Arrived at a place. Every time. We finally arrived at our destination after 8 hours of driving.
Mistake number 3. Saying the road was very long when you want to say the drive was tiring or difficult. Instead say, it was a long drive. Or, the drive was exhausting but worth it. Or, it felt like the drive would never end. Much more natural and expressive.
Wrong feel, the road was very long and we were tired. Correct feel, it was such a long drive. We were exhausted by the time we arrived, but completely worth it.
Mistake number 4. Saying, we stopped the car, when you mean you parked or pulled over. We stopped the car sounds like an emergency. Instead, for a casual stop, say, we pulled over to take photos. Or, we parked at a rest stop. A rest stop is a designated area on a highway where drivers can stop, use restrooms, and take a break.
We stopped the car suddenly sounds alarming. We pulled over here, or we parked at the rest stop. Much more natural for a planned stop.
One more. Saying, I am boring, when you mean the drive was not interesting. I am boring means you are a boring person. Instead say, I was bored during the drive. Or the drive got a little boring after a while. Bored is how you feel. Boring describes something that causes that feeling.
These are incredibly common mistakes. Even advanced English learners make them. The fact that you now know the correct versions puts you way ahead. Keep practicing.
Tell us in the comments, which mistake surprised you most? We love your reactions. All right, don't say that. Say this instead. 2 options. Say your answer out loud before Jake tells you. Ready?
Always ready. Let's go.
Situation 1. You're telling a friend you're starting your journey. Do you say, A, we are beginning our travel now? Or B, we're hitting the road, wish us luck?
B. Hitting the road is the most natural, energetic way to say you're starting a journey. Option A sounds like a formal announcement, not casual conversation.
Situation 2. The drive through the mountains was beautiful. Do you say, A, the scenery of mountains was very nice to look at? Or B, the scenery was absolutely breathtaking. We had to pull over just to take it all in?
B. Breathtaking and take it all in, vivid and emotional. Take it all in means to fully appreciate and experience the moment. Option A is flat and unnatural.
Situation 3. Your car stopped working on the highway. Do you say, A, our car had a problem and stopped functioning on the big road? Or B, we broke down on the highway. It was a total nightmare.
B. Broke down and total nightmare. Short, expressive, exactly what a native speaker would say. Option A sounds like you're reading from a dictionary.
Situation 4. You're telling your friend you arrived. Do you say, A, we arrived to the hotel very late? Or B, we finally arrived at the hotel around midnight, completely exhausted?
B. Remember, arrived at, not arrived to. And adding completely exhausted makes the story so much more vivid and relatable.
Now your big challenge. Write a short road trip story in the comments. Just 2 or 3 sentences, using at least 3 phrases from today. Something like, we hit the road at sunrise, blasted music the whole way, and the scenery was breathtaking. We got a little lost, but it didn't matter. We arrived at the most beautiful beach at sunset. Make it yours.
The more you write in English, the more natural it becomes. There are no wrong answers here. Just practice. We are genuinely cheering for every single one of you.
Okay, I honestly want to pack my bags and go on a road trip right now after this episode. Jake, this was so much fun.
Same. But first, our summary. Reviewing is how we remember everything we learned. Today on Don't Say That, we covered 3 big areas.
First, planning and starting a road trip. Hit the road, map out your route, fill up the tank, pack the car. We're good to go. All the phrases you need before you even leave your driveway.
Second, describing the experience on the road. Flew by, blasted music, breathtaking scenery, pulled over, in the middle of nowhere, found a diner, hit the drive-thru. The language that makes your road trip stories come alive.
And third, road trip problems and unexpected moments. Got lost, took a wrong turn, broke down, flat tire, hit traffic. Nightmare. And our 3-step storytelling formula for turning any disaster into a great story.
Here's your reflection question. Think about a journey you've taken. It doesn't have to be a road trip, any journey. Can you tell the story now in English using today's phrases? The good parts and the difficult parts? I think you absolutely can.
And our final comment question for today, if you could take a road trip anywhere in America, what would your dream route look like? Where would you start? Where would you stop? Where would you end? Tell us your dream American road trip in the comments.
And if this episode helped you, please give it a like. It genuinely helps Don't Say That reach more English learners around the world, and we are so grateful for every single one.
Share this with a friend who loves travel and wants to improve their English. It is the perfect combination. And subscribe to Don't Say That if you haven't already. New episodes every week, all designed to help you speak real, confident, natural English.
You have done amazing work today. You learned real road trip English, the kind of language that'll make your conversations with Americans feel natural and fun. Now go use it.
Thank you so much for being here with us. It means everything. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep speaking English.
From all of us at Don't Say That, see you next time.